What is going on, everybody? My name is Pete, and you guys are watching Paid to Drive and Pay to Drive Vlogs, coming at you once again with another brand new video. Hope you're all doing fantastic out there. Ladies and gentlemen, if you drive for apps like Grubhub, Doordash, Uber Eats, or any of the others, you are in the right place to stay up to date with what's going on in the gig economy. So get started right now. For free, hit that red subscribe button down below and turn on all notifications so you're always notified whenever I post something new. And if you wouldn't mind, hit that like button down below. Just lets YouTube know I'm doing a good job. In fact, leave a comment saying liked, L-I-K-E-D, and let's jump into this. So this is a really long one here. Thank you to Kathy for sending this to me. Did you hear about that drizzly Doordash incident thing? So a random customer posted this on their blog and then on Twitter, and it just blew up. And just listen to what happened here. So, follow up on the Drizzly and Doordash incident, Chad Dickerson's blog. When I ordered some beer via Drizzly this past Friday afternoon and wrote about a really negative experience I had in the transaction, I had no idea that the rest of my weekend would be dominated by what happened next, as my tweet really took off, especially among journalists and regulators. The short version: I ordered beer via Drizzly and it was delivered by a Doordash driver. I tipped a Doordash driver $19.59. My driver arrived and said he wished I had tipped more. I was puzzled since I tipped $19.59, and he showed me his driver app with a customer tip of $4 out of $19.59. I asked him to send me a screenshot of his app, and I included that in the tweet thread. I want to thank the driver for speaking up to me and not just swallowing an unfair experience. Based on new information from Drizzly detailed below, the merchant, i.e. the local store, intentionally circumvented the integration between Drizzly and Doordash and entered a lower tip. This tweet was the first in an 8-part thread, which includes all of the details, including screenshots. Before I get into the details, why am I even following up on this? I have a busy life and many better things to do. But I absolutely hate seeing powerless people get screwed and trust being violated. I was a delivery driver for 2 years at a time in my life when I was having trouble making ends meet. It was how I made my rent. And even then, I was in a much more privileged position than most delivery people are now. These people work hard and kept many of us living in comfort during the depths of the pandemic. Many are immigrants trying to make it here. Also, Doordash is the #1 delivery app right now, and if they do the right thing, the overall impact will be greater, and if they don't, the harm is greater. This is what I've been saying forever, guys. In a very crowded market, Doordash owns 57% of the market, according to Bloomberg September 2021 numbers. And finally, the insanity that is Twitter makes it more or less impossible to have an orderly discussion about anything with even the slightest bit of complexity. So I feel obligated to lay out what actually happened and what I learned in the more sane environment of linear narrative that is one's personal blog. Note that there were 5 entities involved in this transaction. 1, Drizzly. 2, Doordash. 3, merchant. 4, the local store. 4, the delivery driver. And 5 was me. I'm not naming the local store or the driver. Note, Uber announced the acquisition of Drizzly in February 2021, a fact which doesn't figure directly into this story, but does make me wonder how Uber's competing Uber Eats business might affect Drizzly's commitment to enabling any part of Doordash's business or doing a solid, well-functioning integration, but that's just speculation. The response from Doordash was that Doordash did reply later that night with a multi-part thread that said they made sure the delivery person got the full tip amount, and I appreciate that. And then there's the whole thread here between Doordash and everything. Since the very structure of Twitter makes it extremely difficult to follow what's going on, I'm including the Doordash thread here. Thank you for alerting us to this issue. Doordash always provides 100% of the tips to Dashers, so we immediately started an investigation to uncover what occurred and how to make it right. Here's what we discovered and the actions we've taken. The order was placed through the Drizzly platform with a merchant that used Doordash's Drive platform to power the delivery of the order. The merchant entered $4 into the tip field instead of the full amount provided by you, the customer. Our policies in contract with the merchant require the merchant to provide the full tip amount to Doordash, which we will then provide in full to the Dasher. By withholding a part of the Dasher's tip when it relayed the order information to us, the merchant violated our policies and their contract with us. Far more importantly, it meant that a dasher was shortchanged the full tip you provided to them. This is unacceptable and a clear violation of our contract with the merchant, who was immediately removed from Doordash Drive. We have ensured that this dasher received 100% of the original tip and are looking into solutions to ensure this doesn't happen again. Again, I'm glad they made my transaction right and took care of the driver. I've also been in PR war rooms myself and know that every word is carefully crafted. The words that stick out to me here are we are looking into solutions to ensure this doesn't happen again. Looking into solutions is doing a lot of work here. Tom Pickett, Chief Revenue Officer of Doordash, reached out to me that evening, and we talked in real time on Saturday afternoon. I appreciated that he reached out and noted with some humor the bad luck of this particular situation happening with a former marketplace CEO, CTO. I'll share more of our discussion, but wanted to lay out the response from Drizzly first for greater context. The most important finding in this conversation with Tom was that he said 99% of transactions on Doordash go through a fully integrated system where it's not possible to alter the tip. This was a 1% edge case. At no point did Tom make excuses for what happened. He just explained why, and I appreciated that. Companies say all the time things are unverifiable, but two people who saw my thread ordered from Doordash and confirmed they didn't have an issue like mine, so this does add up. So basically, in short here, because this just goes on and on and on, it was a Doordash Drive order where, as you heard, the merchant decided to skimp the tip on the driver. It was $19.59, so what was it? They only gave him $4, so it's $18, $17, $16, $15. They basically kept like $14 to $15 for themselves and said the driver can take $4 of that. We need the money more. And I understand a lot of merchants are struggling right now, but the fact is you don't steal money from somebody that wasn't meant for you. Period. That's what it comes down to. So I'm glad that this person here on their blog and on Twitter made a big thing of it, because now there was justice for that delivery driver. You know, there are some good people out there, guys. They do still exist, you know. So dashers, drivers, what do you think of this situation? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the comments. I'm curious to hear your thoughts. And in the future, if you guys ever have a story, a comment, a question, a topic, anything you want to share with me, send me an email at paidtodrivestories@gmail.com. It's the best place to reach me. And for a quicker response, you guys can always reach out and message me on Patreon at patreon.com/paid2drive. That link is in the description down below or the pinned top comment. And anyone who signs up as a patron, as my way of saying thank you, is I give you guys shout outs in all my new videos. So when you hear your name called, say, hey Pete, I heard my name. So we've got the very generous Samantha Mikles, John Birchfield, Brian Pomeroy, Brian Medina, Heidi Barnes, Ivan Jerome Gilroy, Joe Valerio, Angela Counts McCarty, Kurt Paul, Lee Peacock, Tulsa Todd, William Boudreau, Laura Love, Agus, Tom Perry, Alan G. Van Horn, Lawrence Brown, Drew Hanor, Fernando Carranza, Frank Haviland, Fresh One, Jason Casta, Justin Case, Lulu Laura, Natalie Mosley, Sarah Keston, Scott Freisner, Sherry Cassidy, Stephen Neely, Joyce Hine, Brian Richardson, Kenny Best, Jenny Thomas, Candace Mitchell, John Bonacci, Matt Epperson, Nick G, Stacy Miller, Terrence Pacheco, and Valerie Brown. So huge shout outs to every single one of you. Really, really appreciate it. And with that being said, if you guys want to sign up, links in the description of the pinned top comment. Who's going to be the next patron? Maybe it'll be you. Let's find out. And of course, I hope every single one of you out there are saving lots of money on your gas with the Get Upside Gas app. It's a free app for your smartphone. And all you have to do is click on the link in the description down below. Just scroll down and click on the link that says Get the Free Gas app. And it'll tell you how to install it on whatever kind of phone or device you have. And with that being said, on top of that, what you do is you go to your gas station, pump your gas, print out your receipt, take a picture of your receipt with the Get Upside Gas app, and within 48 hours or so, you'll get anywhere from 15 cents to 45 cents a gallon back, which is pretty fantastic. And if a friend or family member signs up using your code, you'll get paid every time they pump gas. It's called Get Upside. Links in the description down below. Make sure to check it out and download it today. And for all your t-shirts, hoodies, and goodies, visit paidtodrivestore.com. That's right. Brand new designs, colors, sizes, you name it. We probably have it on sale every day. paytodrivestore.com. Links in the description down below or the pinned top comment. And if you made it to the end of this video, I'm extremely grateful for you all. Leave a comment saying END250, END250. Just lets me know you made it to the end of the video. Don't forget to hit that red subscribe button and turn on all notifications so you're always notified whenever I post something new. And if you wouldn't mind, hit that like button down below. It just lets YouTube know I'm doing a good job. And leave a comment saying liked, L-I-K-E-D, just so I know you did it. And until next time, get that money, get that honey, keep hustling and keep bustling, and we'll see you next time right here on Paid to Drive and Pay to Drive Vlogs. And as always, drive safe, be well, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace, everybody. Later.